So the Mountain Hardware store, this is here in Wrightwood, is a great little resupply. I just went in and got some sun gloves because I couldn't find mine. They even have like a sign on their window that says Pacific Crest Trail System. There's a ton of things in there if you need. And then it's right next door to the post office here on the 2 highway in Wrightwood. So very convenient for section hikers, through hikers. Pick your boxes there if you need and get some gear here at Mountain Hardware. Alright, this is the parking lot at Islip Saddle. There's a privy here and some trash cans. This is bear country, so they are bear-proof trash cans and there's signs warning about the bears. There's a picnic area here. Big parking lot. In order to park here, you need an adventure pass. You can pick that up at REI or one of the National Forest Service offices. And where I'm going to be going today is going to be starting over here on the PCT, heading up over Baden-Powell, probably tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to do the sunrise there. And the hike today will take me through Little Jimmy Campground and Hot Spring, or not Hot Spring, sorry, Little Jimmy Spring, where I can get water. It's currently flowing according to Gut Hook. And then I will see how far I get. Here's my car. See how far I get tonight. Sunsets earlier. It's October. It's either the 15th or 16th. It's a Wednesday. So the sunset is supposed to be around 6:15, just a little after. So I'm just going to take my time. I've got quite a climb to do, but here's the highway. Cars go whizzing by here. All right, see you on the trail. Well, I don't know if you can see that because the sun's right there, but there's a trail sign. So Little Jimmy Trail Camp 2.1, and just past that is where there's a spring flowing with water. And then Windy Gap 2.4, and then Baden-Powell, hopefully for sunrise in the morning, is 8.1. And then my exit tomorrow, Vincent Gap, 11.8. Unless I have extra time in the day, I might go a little further. So here's what the trail looks like. Going up here, there's these very obvious PCT markers. And a couple of nice switchbacks here. So good to be back in the woods. Hello tree, big tree, lots of trees. Very cool. All right, came up with this crest and there's another trail marker. Little Jimmy Trail Camp 1.1. 1 mile back behind me is where the car is. And then 7 to Baden-Powell, 10.9 to Vincent Gap. So 1.1 will be break time. Check out this view. Even though it's hazy, you can still see the desert. I think that's like the Palmdale, Lancaster area, Antelope Valley. Stunning. Okay, this is walking into the Little Jimmy Trail Camp. And there's a trail here if you want to go up Mount Islip, I believe. So I'm gonna chill here for about 15 minutes or so, have a snack, and then continue on. It's beautiful. I love the sound of the wind going through the trees, through the pine trees. Always sounds like water. It looks like they have fire pits here, but I would not recommend having a fire in this forest. It's very dry, and I think it's Santa Ana conditions right now. Oh, there's even a privy. And a bear locker. There's a bear locker up there. I don't know, bear locker over there. So definitely a bear place. But these are cool. So it works like a stove. Oh, this goes back quite a ways. There's even more areas back there. So this is Little Jimmy Trail Camp. Oh, there's more spots up the hill. This is a really big spot. Those of you PCT thru hikers who are northbounders each season, there is a ton of space here at Little Jimmy Trail Camp. Okay, there was too many bees back there at that trail camp, so I think I'm just gonna walk a little bit further to the spring and see if it's any better, maybe find a spot along the trail. They're probably used to people being there, having food, so unfortunately, and I'm wearing a bright colors because when I hike alone, obviously I want to be seen if something happens, but it attracts bees, yay! So I'm gonna try the spring. So the little turn off looks like a little bit of a descent and then climb back up to go to the spring. Let's go check it out. Sorry, my food runner is wrestling. It looks like there's a spring piping out right here, and then this actually wasn't that far down. Really cool tree with hollow. Very big tree. And then there's another spring flowing really strong too over here. And there's like little benches to sit. This is pretty cool. That is flowing really well. Don't even have to collect out of this pond, little pool, or a little stream. I can just get it out of the pipe. There are a few bees here, but don't seem to be bothering me. They look like they're more interested in the water. And it looks like there might even be like another opening for a spring over there too. Maybe a little pipe coming out. Pretty cool. Oh my god, I didn't even see those. It startled me at first. I was like, what the heck? There wouldn't be an iguana out here. It looks like somebody's dead iguana and they put it out here. This is the junction that goes down to, well, up here to Mount Islip, which is somewhere up there. And there's this great view. And then Windy Gap. I'm wondering if that's the name of this place, Windy Gap. Probably. And you can take a trail to Crystal Lake. And then you can also do what I'm doing, going up that trailhead. It says Vincent Gap trailhead 9.4. Trying to get there tomorrow. But look at this view. I don't know if you can see it while it's hazy and the sun is in this direction. It's really beautiful. And then we have a PCT sign, and I'm also noting Baden-Powell is 5.7 and Hawkins Ridge, I don't know that one. I guess there's a couple of peaks along here if you're a, is it called a peak bagger? All right, I got about 4 miles to go to where I'm gonna camp for the night. Up, up, and away! Caterpillars, dead fuzzy caterpillars. Found a few along the way. I don't know how they died. Doesn't look like it was traumatized in any way. I wonder if it's just too late in the season and they got too cold at night or something. No pet and rescue. Haze, but downtown LA is somewhere over there. I can't see on the camera. I mean, look. Yeah, it's really hard to see from here with the haze, but it's somewhere over there. So I'm on one of the little up and down ridges. There's a meadow here. Looks like it may have been a burn area. There's a lot of that around here. And I think in the distance, that is Mount San Antonio, aka Mt Baldy. And I'm pretty sure, I said earlier that this was Santa Ana weather today. This is not Santa Ana weather. It is overcast, which is making for nice, comfortable hiking. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Santa Ana with clouds like this. I'm gonna guess that was error. So many trees. It's a little time to hug them. So there's another ridge with a trail here, Hawkins Ridge Trail. And it says there's a road 2 miles that way. You can see the trail marker over there somewhere. I see a ridge way out there. I don't know if that's it, but we're gonna keep following the PCT that way. The sun is kind of peeking out. I believe I'm going up there tomorrow morning. I think that's the top. Somewhere I go down and then up. And somewhere over there is my campsite. Less than a mile to go. Trying to beat the sunset. I didn't think this would take so long. And my knee is starting to act up. And I haven't even gone that far. And it's been mostly uphill. Ugh. I do need to get it looked at. I came across a spot. There's like 3 flat spots here. I'm gonna take this one. Have my pick. I have a feeling I'll be sleeping alone tonight. I don't think that's happened yet on the PCT. But but it's southbounder season. I did see one southbounder today, but she was moving.